Neverwinter Nights 2. Oh boy. Now, I have none of the old nostalgia for this one, and nostalgia alone is barely enough to carry me through Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 these days, so we'll have to see how this one goes. But I like Obsidian, and this is one of their games that I've never really explored, so we'll have to check it out, see if we can stick with it. Create character. Yeah, we'll be new. Now, in theory, I have some custom heads attached to some of these races, but I'm not entirely sure if that worked, and I don't know the models well enough to know, although these guys look pretty good, so I assume it did work. If they just looked fine like this in the first place, then they probably wouldn't have felt the need to change them. That's fine. I can't rotate directly, huh? Yeah, we can have this head. How about our hair? Probably should have found a hair mod as well. I'm pretty sure these are also a real mess. Shall we be black haired and dark eyebrowed? Blue eyes is fine. Height and girth are, well, we could be taller. We could be, oh, we stretch out, very nice. Like all tall people, we've got long heads. Continue. Now, it's not necessarily optimal for, combat, but I thought I might play a rogue. They are the skill monkeys of this game. If we give ourselves high intelligence, we should be able to max out most of our skills and enjoy most of the dialogue. Now, this will make combat a little harder, but we'll probably be able to bold-face our way through it. It'll be chaotic good. And hold Lathander as our deity, the Morning Lord. Alright, so what is this going to cost us? To get up to 18 is very expensive. It costs you a whole bunch of extra build points, so we don't really want to do that if we can avoid it. Get up to 16, 16, 16, and then a little more charisma. What if we drop our constitution still further? Can we get charisma to 14? We can, but not to 16. Alright, well, this is a reasonably well-balanced character we've built here. Relatively good rogue. He won't be able to carry much, but that's the price. That's the price. I think natural leader is our best. Effects +1 to companions' attack rolls, -1 to my saving throws. That's really powerful. Because we have several companions and only one us. We don't want to go with any of those. We are going to customize. To our pain, we're going to customize. I tried to build a mod to fix this up, but it didn't work on the first try, so you're going to want bluff. Probably going to want to praise. I don't know about the craft skills, if they're necessary or not. Diplomacy we crave. Disable device will likely be useful. Intimidate. Probably don't need hide and stealth. I don't know how useful those really are. Listen. Hidden creatures that may be nearby. Huh. Lore is for identifying items. I think that's pretty good. Open lock is amazing. Parry. He might be a ranged guy because you don't have the physical stats. Our parry will be really high though. So I don't know. We could take it if you got extra points. Search sounds like a good one. Sleight of hand is for opening traps. Oh, no, that's pickpocketing. Well, probably less essential, but could be useful some places. UMD is really good. Taunt. Drop guard for a time. -2 to AC and -2 to concentration for 5 rounds. At 5 ranks, the taunt affects all enemies within 5 feet of the initial target. Wow, it's a charisma check? That's not so bad. So what didn't we take? We didn't take any of the crafts. We didn't take heal, that would be cross-class. We didn't take hide or stealth. Didn't take listen. Didn't take move silently. Didn't take set trap. We'll take taunt, sure, that gives us a combat activity to do. Luck of Heroes is a good one here at the first level. We get several feats because we are human. We get 2. Where is Luck of Heroes at? Background traits, Luck of Heroes. There's +1 to all saving throws and AC permanently. Pretty sweet. Can only take that one at level 1. Dash, we're already going to be moving super fast because of a mod, so not worried about that. Defensive fighting, blind fighting, I don't know about that. Disarm, dodge. from his current target or last attacker. Improved initiative. I'm not sure how initiative works in a real-time with pause system. Knockdown. Point blank strike. Oh, that's nice. +1 to attack and damage when the target's within 15 feet. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. We'll be a short-range sharpshooter. Next. I think our name is Goose Hoverboard.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
Sure, we can be brash and persistent. And let's continue.
So many years ago today. Ah, my foster son is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me.
That's right, elves don't have
at least
holidays.
something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs, as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest. Over by the painting.
I need to bind a mute to a key again, because... Yeah, tutorials. We're in WASD mode. Oh, the controls in this game are so clumsy. Well, we've walked into a corner and now we may never escape. Alright, so let's change our controls here. Maybe I should pause the recording for this. Alright, that should be a little better. We're going to forego the incredible immersion of the character driving mode and instead use something a little bit more similar to Pillars of Eternity and Baldur's Gate and all. WASD to move the camera around, although we're locked to our characters. And click to move. We can figure this out. Oh, can I rotate the camera with my buttons? That'd be great too. Key mapping. I want to actually have rotate. I guess not. Where's this chest we're supposed to open? Is there a show all interactables button? Where's the chest? Hello? What's this one? Hagen's furs. Done. One sec. Aha, there is such a button on Z. Oh, hush, Windows.
Good. I see you have the furs.
Galen
has
probably...
probably
What?
the fair with the rest of the townsfolk.
Hush, Windows, hush.
Last season, I asked him to bring a duskwood bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins it gives you to purchase the bow. Your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're anxious to see the fair. But don't forget to trade with Galen.
You must never forget to trade with Galen. Dagon has given us a quest. Very nice. Is there a quick save button around here? No, I don't want to do that. I just want to open my menu. That's just showing defaults. Needs a save name, huh? Key mapping, MISC, game. There's no quick save button, huh? Intense. I decided to play the older version instead of the remaster because the older version has faster loads, as far as I can tell. It doesn't seem to be otherwise different in any meaningful way.
It's the biggest fair in years. There's folk in from all the outlying farms, and even a few from outside the mare. That means a big audience.
A big audience, all cheering for us. This year's our last chance to compete for the Harvest Cup. Our last chance to win.
Wow. What's the competition like?
The Mossfelds won both their matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat, but Amy's bound to win the Tourney of Talent for us.
I convinced Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking.
Wow.
Anyway, I heard Will Mossfeld is doing the same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
I'd have won the whole cup last year, no. We have a whole day ahead of us. What's our first step?
We sign up with Georg in the village square. Come on.
We've got companions. That's so nice. They automatically follow us? No, we need to select them all. Alright. Oh, they're not moving fast. Why are they moving slow? That's not good.
And the blight. You're sure it's spreading, Orlin?
It's no blight, Georg. It's something else. There's no mold, no rot. It's like the crops don't want to grow. Like they haven't the guts to up and face the sun.
What do the druids say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg. There's no druids to be found, not head nor heel. It used to be they'd warned me of troubles, long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. You think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farms.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
There's a blight. Something's blighting us.
Aha! I've been wondering when I'd see the three of you. Last year to compete, isn't that right?
That's right. What are the rules this year?
Rules are the same as ever. Win 3 of the 4 events, and you win the Harvest Cup. Win all 4, and the village council grants you a special prize.
Wow.
And nobody's done that since old Cormac.
Special prize. Cormac. I remember him vaguely.
Oh, that boy was a legend. Oh, I'm sure there's 100 Cormacs in a city like Neverwinter. But for this town, he was as big as folks get. Old Cormac fought Lon Starling in the brawl, and some story that was. But I don't suppose you have time for stories just now.
What are this year's events? We've heard enough. We want to get
If you
started.
have any troubles, you know where to find me. Oh, and good luck in the brawl!
That's right. It's time to brawl. The brawl we're going to lose, unfortunately. I don't think you can win it unless you have a fighter. We'll try. We'll do our best. Can I pick this chest lock? Oh, unlocking is so slow. 1 second. Good old time acceleration should see us through. There we go. White feather. I ain't waiting for nothing. I ain't waiting for my companions who are so slow. You're not getting any more mead, Pitney. There's a place in hell's waiting for you, Laszlo. Place in the hells. We don't need this child. Villager, villager. How about some more mead, Laszlo? Shall we do the talent show? Retta Starling says, quick, quick, they're all waiting for you, dear. Waiting for me, says Amy. Of course, juggling and puppetry are well and good, but the children want to see magic, and so do I. You ready for this, Amy? The pixies in my stomach say no, but it's just kids watching, right? Right, you can do this. We need to go to our quick cast bars. How does this work? F to display our quick cast window. Okay. F. Summon creature. Got a wolf. Enlarge person on bevel. He got big. Wow. Ray of frost or acid splash on the barrel. Wow. We magicked our way through. That was brilliant, young lady. Absolutely brilliant. I've not seen such a display of magic since... Well, Mother, you all right? It's been a long time. Never mind all that. You 3 are most certainly the winners of the contest. That was quite a thrill for all of us. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Tarmus gave me these scrolls. Said I should give them to his apprentice and her friends if they won the talent show. Say, that was quite a show, says Orlin. You're good with that magic, young Amy. More than passing skillful, if you ask me, though I know you didn't. I wonder if you might have a look at a pig. A pig? Aye, that great hulking brute of Louis John's. His prize pig, he calls it, but I call it a trick, a cheat. I never seen that hog of his before, and I have an eye for hogs, as folk will tell you. I say he's been magicked and sorcelled, but I can't prove it myself. We'll do it if Amy's willing. They say a kiss can break a charm. I know I sound like a fool, don't think I don't know it. Old dumb Orlin on about his hogs, but I take pride in a fair contest. In a I guess it could be a fair contest or a fair contest. And I thought you three might help me out. Look, if you change your minds, I'll be over with the hogs. I won't fret you anymore. I know you've got affairs of your own. A bonus quest, a man and his hog. Come on over here. She's over there. She comes over here. Where's those scrolls you were given?
Get in step. Follow me.
I can't cast them even with my use magic device? I thought that was the whole point of UMD. Can I click and drag? Yes, I can. Lesser Dispel 1 on the big hog. Whoosh. He's a small hog. Hells take you, look what you've done to my pig.
Sure, yes.
Look what you've done to my pig. We didn't even try to talk him down, we just humiliated him publicly. Hey, Orlin. Did you see the expression on that hog's face? Had a few glorious hours of being a big porker, lording it over his seniors, but now he's back to his poor little self. I bet there'll be some uncomfortable moments in the pigsty tonight. And I'd say that's the last time anybody tries to magic a hog in this contest. Hate to see old Louis shamed, but he brought it on himself. Glad to be of help, Orlin. Thanks, well and good, but I've got this for you too. It's pork jerky. Tough, dry meat, but it tastes like the heavens and keeps longer than bad memories. Good food for the road. You ever plan on taking a long walk? Thanks, Orlin. No trouble at all. Very ungrateful we could be if we chose. Hello,
Enjoying
Thomas.
the fair? Packs of feral children set loose to find trinkets. Grown men braining one another with clubs. Do you know they're actually granting prizes for the fattest pig? As if the creatures needed encouragement.
Good to see you too, Thomas.
I expect you're here for the aptly named Knaves Challenge. Surrounded by muck and reek, and why not encourage our children to be thieves as well? That's what I always tell them. I suppose you'll want to hear the rhyme.
If it's a part of the Knaves Challenge, then yes, say the rhyme.
Very well, but it's dreadful. Don't say I didn't warn you. I've hidden 3 feathers, scattered them wide, placed white in a box, and locked it inside. Blue followed termite tracks down where they ran, green in the pocket of same-colored man.
So we're looking for 3 feathers?
Yes, you and half the waifs in West Harbor. I adore children, did you know that? Swamp children, particularly.
Right, we'll be back with the feathers. Okay. There's one in a stack of wood over here. Hey, look, there's something under that pile of logs. A feather. And then there's a man in green somewhere. Where is he? Here he is.
Green in the pocket of same-colored man. I'll bet that's him over by the house. The feather's in his pocket. It's got to be.
It's got to be. There's no way around it. Can I pickpocket him easily? Sleight of hand. Success. We did it. We succeeded at the Knaves Challenge. We did it. We're big news. We're absolutely astonishing.
It
Unstoppable.
really is a dreadful day for a fair. Not even the tents are managing to look cheerful.
We've brought the 3
Thank
feathers.
the gods. The Knaves Challenge is won, and I can go someplace dry. I'd kiss all of you, but no one respects an affectionate wizard.
Best of luck getting dry. This is a swamp after all.
No need to remind me. I try never to leave my home unless I'm looking for a bath.
Swamp. It's a swamp. Okay, we need to buy that bow. Where's the trader? Here he is, Galen the merchant. Why, you're Tegan's ward, isn't that right? It's been some time, but he didn't happen to mention a shipment of furs, did he? He did, in fact. I have them right here. Good. Dagon's a reliable sort, always has the highest quality furs. You can't imagine the demand in Neverwinter, relatively speaking. I haven't forgotten his duskwood bow, either. I always come through. You tell Dagon that. I warn you, the bow's a bit pricey, but it's fine workmanship. Sneaks it across the Luskan border. You bought the bow in Luskan? No, from a village called Ember. They're good folk, just ended up on the wrong side where the maps got drawn. Fine bowyers, too. I'm ready to trade. To sell the beautiful furs, sell the furs, and buy the bow. Do we have enough money? We have just barely enough money. The fur trade. I don't want to disable the tutorials, I just want to move on. Galen. Tell Dagan that's the finest bow I could lay hands on. Got it for him at a discount, too.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster sons.
I understand. I brought this Duskwood bow just for you.
A fine bow. A fine one, made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season.
16
but
gold
you came
for the
for
season,
the archery
very nice.
competition as well, did you not?
Yes, I'm ready to compete.
Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots at the practice target. You must hit the target once before you can compete.
Give me that crossbow. Oops, no. To equip a missile weapon. Okay, do I need to equip the arrows? I do. Move my cursor over a target.
Very good.
Boink.
Ready to compete? Come and speak to me.
Can I see the breakdown of my attack roll? Doesn't look like I can.
Are you ready to compete then?
Yes,
The
I'm
rules
ready.
are the same as last year. 10 shots and 10 targets. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far.
Some issues with the
Remember
light
the
falling on
lessons
your
that have been
face,
taught
Father.
to you. You should be able to best that.
I'll kill you! You'll see!
What's that, 4? Or 5, I think. 6. 7, I guess we can time accelerate this. 8, 9, and 10, we did it. Congratulations,
Well
us.
done. I think your score will stand this year.
How could
but
it
I
not?
will remain here until day's end, awaiting those who wish to shoot for fun. Go on now. There's still more of the fair to see.
For fun. There's a little more of the fair to see, which is these melee weapons. I guess they're not there yet. The Morning Lord grants a fine day, even for a brawl. He likes you, Harborman, I think. They do say he has a sense of humor. And a good one, too. Lathander delights in contests of physical skill. People forget that. Though I must admit, few such contests are quite as enthusiastic as the brawl. A pity West Harbor doesn't love Lathander better. That is a truth that I've labored to change, but I fear that the Morning Lord and I are seen equally as strangers. Perhaps it is as my brother said, try to bring light to a swamp marring and your torch may gutter out. Why are you running the harvest brawl? In truth, I volunteered. Otherwise, I'd be racing from the church at every bout, mending cuts and setting bones to right. Better that I'm on hand to do Lathander's work and see to it that all is fought in fairness. Have there been injuries already? A few scrapes and broken bones, mostly at the hands of the Mossfields. Poor Garth Lannon is but a wisp of a boy, but still insisted upon facing lads twice his size in the ring. Broken bones are easily mended by the Morning Lord's grace, not so for broken pride. How are you enjoying the fair? The Morning Lord sets us up strange paths. Before I came to West Harbor, I never imagined to be mending broken ribs on High Harvest Day. Don't other villages celebrate with a harvest brawl? I'm not sure the harvest brawl is observed in any other villages, though a harvest ball is certainly common enough. I suspect that some enterprising harbormen found the one better suited to local tastes than the other. Indeed, I'm in the mood for some brawling right now. Practice a bit first. There are practice dummies just over there. Once you've finished off a dummy, I'll send you into the ring. You'll need the training clubs right here. Give me training clubs. No, I don't wish to disable tutorials, although probably I should just disable them at this point. Equip. Oh, we got a level, that's nice. That might help us win. We get a little extra hit points. Hit pointage.
Yes, indeed.
Equip. Equip, very nice.
Sure, yes.
Let's see. Level up. Rogue. So I think we're going to need to do this manually, unfortunately. We should just be able to increase every stat that we already had. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. There we go. Can't do that with one click, huh? There we go, very nice. We gained evasion, that's a good one. Level up, fighter. You can take a recommended, that's fine. Recommend this for me. Power attack, maybe? Knockdown is what they recommend. Nice. Sure, we'll go for it. We'll go for it. Why not? Level up. Wizard. Recommend is fine. Enlarge person, we've already got. Blades of Fire. What does this do? Subject's melee weapon deal an extra D8 damage. Sticks with any energy damage. Stacks the energy when they already deal. Lasts for 2 rounds. I wonder if we can pre-buff for this, actually. Magic weapon. Duration 1 hour. Oh, that's pretty good, too. Next. Finish. Okay. Everybody's got their stick equipped. Save game. Probably gonna need to rest. How do we rest? Rest. Got a faster mod for that. Let's come over here and beat these up. Nice. Okay. Yes, go ahead. I always expect a clean fight. Remember that others may look for you for leadership, Goose. And if you fight fairly, so will they. Only melee attacks are permitted, no arrows and no magic. Barehanded or... Yes, that's enough of the rules. Very well then, may the Thunder's strength be with you. Oh no, I wanted to recast. Damn it, are these the Mossfelds? These are just randos. So I think this is just round 1 and we're gonna win. The thrill of combat. Auto-attacking until we win. Very nice. We need some healing first. Alright, let's see about this. Effie. Can you cast a couple of beautiful spells for us? Oh, you don't have them memorized. Probably just enlarge person will be sufficient. Let's see if this works.
What?
Let's go. Let's go. The edge of the ring, I have to talk to them. Hurry, everyone's favorite. We're trying to... sounds good to me, let's go. I want to make it a bet. I won't bet, it's against the rules. Nice. Okay, let's go. Ready to fight her now. I won't bet it's against the rules. How do I actually fight them now? Do I go in? No. How do I fight? Oh yeah, I've spoken to them now. How do we start the fight? Oh, I had to close the fucking tutorial. Is that because it just ran out naturally, or because it was going to run out? Should be attacking the same guy.
Let's see what you've got!
Oh, we didn't need to cheat. We were just fine. Well done, all 3 of you. The townsfolk compare us to Cormac, and it seems they are mistaken. I haven't seen such prowess in years. You've won the brawl, and you've won the cup as well. Georg will want to see you at once. Thank the gods, Goose, for truly they have shown you favor today. I think I was responsible for my own success. But Lathander is always looking out for me, I suppose. Come on over, guys. Very slow. Very slow. Where is he? Is he back at the start? He's still back over here. He's still go back over here. Georg. Beautiful.
Well played. Well played. You've won the cup. And all 4 events. Nobody's done that since Cormac.
That's
that
right.
warrants a
Call me
special
Cormac.
reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you, courtesy of the village council. It'll be yours at the end of the day. If there's anything you wanted to do before the award ceremony, now's the time. Maybe a mug of harvest mead to celebrate, eh?
Good idea. I'll see you in a while.
I'll meet you at the stage when you're ready for the victory speech. Now, I'm off.
More levels. Beautiful thing. More clicking. Rogue. Is this a feat level? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 skill points. Beautiful. It is. So, what should we take? A weapon focus short bow, perhaps? A longbow? Can we use a heavy crossbow as a rogue? Yeah, we can. Oh, that's fun. Maybe we should, be a heavy crossbow guy. Able learner. Cross-class skill feats only cost 1. You're still restricted to 1.5 your level in them, so still can't really be very good. Negotiator. +2 to diplomacy and bluff. Sure, how about that? Continue amplifying our, ridiculous skills.
What's up?
Level up. Fighter. Oops, did he actually take them? Recommend. Great fortitude, sure. Next, recommend. Arcane defense transmutation. Invisibility and web, that's fun. How do we see her spellbook? B, it seems. Invisibility and web. Blades of Fire sounds like a good one. A summoned creature, she's not gonna... Yeah, well, we shall see how things go for her, I guess. Gotten far enough in this game to have a sense of how things go in the beginning here. Brother Maring.
What is it?
Fought well today. This town should be proud of you. Georg.
Gather round, mates. Gather round. This harvest fair's a celebration, but it's also a dark anniversary. We all know what else happened on this day. Not so long ago, we nearly lost this village. Almost lost our lives. Almost lost it all. But we came back. Cleared burnt farms. Buried our dead. And put our ashes behind us. And we rebuilt. Tougher and stronger than ever. Long as there's a harvest fair, we won't forget that day. And our young folks, they'll stay tough. Long as they compete for the Harvest Cup. So let's hear it for this year's winners. 3 cheers for the Harvest Champions. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
They love us. We've earned it. We defeated. We can't be stopped. Perfect. Celebration. Chapter 1. Doesn't have a
The
name.
village is under attack! West Harbor is under attack! You're safe! Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village.
Why would anyone attack West Harbor?
How would I know? There's nothing in this village of value. Maybe they're just raiding for food. Not that it matters. We are under attack, and we need to help defend the village.
We
We
gotta
better
do
hurry.
it.
I saw some of them following us on our way here. They're likely to hit this house next.
Where's my
It's in
equipment?
that chest, next to your bed. You keep everything in there, remember? Hurry up and arm yourself. The longer we wait, the more we put the village at risk.
Nice sword, dude. Cool. Where is my bed? Is this the chest? That's not a heavy crossbow. Equip some arrows and a bow. The Harvest Cup. examine. You can do Cure Light Wounds twice. Where's the Harvest Cloak? There it is. +1 Charisma. Wow, that's not useful to us because our Charisma is already an even number, but whatever. Oh, they are following now, that's nice. That must be a mode. Here they come. Get them. Wow, 23 with a bow. That's pretty wild. A crit on a sneak attack. So you can get sneak attack with your bow. That's good to know. A club +1. Very nice. If you loot the desk. Gold pieces. Very nice. Can I not move while I'm holding that down? That sucks. Short sword.
There you are. I saw some of those creatures enter your house, and it is good to see you safe. I don't know where these beasts came from, but we need every sword at the southern bridge. More of these creatures are on the way, and in greater numbers.
They're
Georg is
dwarves.
trying to gather the militia, but I fear he would not be able to marshal a defense in time, and without help, this village will fall.
On my way.
Head south along the road. I will stay here and look for the wounded, then join you. Georg should be at the bridge. Join him quickly. He will no doubt have orders for you. But before you go, take this blessing from Lathander, all of you. If you are wounded or need another blessing in the fight ahead, simply return and speak to me.
But blessed. Very nice. Great dwarves. They're getting enlarged. Remember to be close. Don't be too far away. So dynamic, wow. Goose, I have orders for you. There's no loot all. Healer's kit +1. I need to speak with you, Goose.
Thank the gods you made it. There's been no sign of your father, and I feared you'd been killed as well. I have no idea where these creatures came from or what they want, but the ones loose in the village are only the first wave. More are coming. A lot more. If we're going to stop them, we need someone to rally the militia and meet them head on.
Where are they?
The militia is likely disorganized and scattered about town. You may have met some on your way here. Gather a half-dozen men or so. That's the most we can hope for. Now go. When you've gathered everyone you can, meet me at the...
We'd better search the town, try to gather who we can, and I hope we can find enough still alive.
That clip was my fault, I apologize. Why does it not open near my cursor? Why does it open far away? It doesn't seem like a complicated thing to program. This game's UI is constantly frustrating. Can I name two saves the same thing? Yes. Okay, there. Fixed up my turbo so I can use it without interfering with other stuff. Very nice. Ian Harmon. Did somebody die over here? Looks like there was somebody over here who's not dead. Hello, Ian Harmon.
Get away! Didn't you see those creatures out there? They're killing everyone!
Georg needs all the militia to report to the wheat field to the west.
What, you came to drag me out there to die? Not on your life. I'm staying right here.
Diplomacy. The village is surrounded. If you don't fight now, there's no chance at all.
But I tried to fight. There's so many of them. Too many.
Others will join you, but you'll die alone if you stay here.
All right, I'm going. I'll meet you there. I'm not dead when you arrive.
Somebody died here. Ward Mossfield. Come to Gloat Goose. Still, I took a bunch down before they got me. That wound doesn't look too bad, Ward. There's still a chance. Damn creatures coming out of nowhere. My brother, My brother Will, have you seen him? Not yet. He's somewhere in the village, I'm sure. If you find him, Goose, please, he's my brother. But my wounds... Hold on, Ward. Let me go find Brother Mering. You may help. I already met Georg. We found some wounded militiamen. Can you help? Yes, and I think I can help spread the healing efforts as well. Take this moss. If the wounded can't move, this should allow them to ignore the pain long enough to keep fighting until I can treat them properly. I could use another blessing, sure. Of course, get blessed. Can I give you some moss, Ward? Ward, listen. Marion gave me these herbs to staunch the bleeding. Thanks, Goose. You didn't have to help me after all we've been through, but I appreciate it. I need 5 of you. I can't spare any of you. Sorry. Not even a jerk. Okay. A wizardess
You three
duel.
stay out of this. It's too dangerous.
A magical battle. Between a Githyanki
Master,
and a local
just hold
sorcerer.
on. We can help.
So the whelp seeks to test herself. How pathetic.
Blast it! The rest of you, stay where you are.
I shall waste no more time on this pitiful village. It is not here.
He summoned spiders! Ah! 1,000 spiders!
The stupid girl! I told her to stay out of it. There's more to do. Georg and the militia are holding our attackers at bay on the Starling farm. We must hurry before the tide turns.
Ere the tide turns, we need to find help for Amy.
Leave her. It's too late. We must hurry to the Starling farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as she did.
She may still be alive.
The girl is dead. Now move, before we lose even more to this attack.
I want to help her too, but Tarmas is right. Amy didn't have a chance.
She
Let's
got
head for my
obliterated by
family's
powerful
farm.
magics.
Georg will need every harborman to help fight off the attack.
Who was that mage?
I do not know, but he was clearly skilled in the art. He probably led the attack on West Harbor. We must hurry to the Starling farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as my apprentice.
We need to help. We need to find help. No, where's the farm? Let's go
If
then.
only I had more time to gather equipment from my home. If you make your way there, you may find some magical and alchemical equipment of use. It's to the north. Now go!
Go! Amy Fern is dead. Dead and empty. And so sad. Louis John is toast. And his pig is toast. Come to gloat Goose still. I took a bunch of them down before they got me. Will, there's a lot of blood, but we can still help. I can still make it, but my vision's getting all cloudy and I can't seem to stand. Have you seen my brother Ward? Yes, and I was able to heal him. He's back in the fighting. Thank you, Goose. I owe you, I do. Ward can be cross at times, but he don't mean no harm. Herbs to staunch the bleeding. Thank you, Goose. Thanks. Thanks, Goose. I'm feeling better already. A wagon. With a spear in it. That's nice. Which of these? Oh, I'm picking a lock. That's just a strange thing to do. All right, you're here, so come in and keep your head down, and if anyone will come in, we'll deal with them. I'm here to tell you to report to Georg, now. What? The hells I will. I'm not going anywhere. People are dying, says Bevel, and many homes are burning. If you don't go, you'll be dead either way. But if I abandon all this, I won't make it through the season. Everything I have is in my chest. Everything. If you don't, you won't make it through the night. None of us will. Very well. I'll report to Georg, see how I can help. If only to protect my home and this village. But I spent all season saving for a run to Highcliffe, and now everything's ruined. We'll join you there. Let's go. We won't steal his stuff. We're good. We are a good person. We are not going to steal his stuff, even if the game wouldn't care. Yeah, those loads take forever in the remaster. Like seconds and seconds, whereas here they're pretty snappy. That's not, does not speak well of the remaster. It's funny that they kill the mage and leave you with the fighter. They killed the more complicated character and leave you with the simpler one. I guess the more powerful one. Hello, Pitney Lannon. Please, Goose, help me. Took a blade in the gut. Now there's blood everywhere. Tried to fight them, but there were too many to stop. I gotcha. You didn't have to help me for what it's worth. Thanks, Goose. There's Georg. Where is the wizard's home? He gave us permission to loot it. Wizard's Arsenal. We don't need this book. We'll take the identify scroll. Oh, it's trapped. Yikes. He didn't warn us about that. Shall we rest real quick before we have to, Fortunately, there's no limits on that in this game. You can just do it whenever. So, no problem. That hiss is very scary. I guess it is a swampy kind of a hiss. Where is our man? Where is he? Over here? No. Over here. I think there's some more people we can interfere with, though. Rescue. If we don't rescue them, will they die? I don't know. I don't know how this game works. But where is the person who needs rescuing? Where is their house? I need another enterable home here. Is it this one? No. No. I don't see it. Maybe it's after this first. Maybe it's after this check-in.
Well done. Now we have a chance. All right, militia. Ready your weapons and move out. It's time we stand our ground.
Move out. Does look like there's another building over there. Maybe that's the one I was looking for. Wow, gems in the burning farmhouse. Pick the lock real quick. A specific key is required to open this door. Okay, well, I guess that's not happening. Hey, Sparfle, are you coming over here?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, why are you not coming with us? What's the deal? What is his name? Bevel. Here we go. Oops, they're roaring in. Bevel, come help. This is a truly low energy encounter for us. We just swing and swing and swing. We got no spells to manage. We went down, that's fun. Looks like we're dead. Are we dead? Oh, they revived us, that's nice. Bevel, get in there. Bevel, get in there. More, yeah, wave after wave.
They're entering the Starling House. But if we don't hold the next one...
Let's go. If we hurry, we can stop them before they find the children.
Let's go, Georg, and the others can hold off the next wave.
I knew I could count on you. I hope my brother and sister know enough to hide.
We could use your sword, but I understand.
My sword! Can we rest before we do this encounter? Yes. What a blessing. I'm going with the dogs. Bevel, Goose, thank the gods you're here. Mother, what happened? Where are those dwarves that came in here? When I heard the fighting, I tucked the children away and came to see what was the matter, and suddenly these creatures burst into the house. Where are they now? The dogs drove them inside the living room, and they're still trapped inside. But the children... I told the children to lock themselves inside the house, but now those creatures are there, between them and us. Fortunately, the beasts woke up the hounds, too, and the hounds tore out the throats of two of them before they barricaded themselves inside the living room. I haven't heard a thing from anything from inside. There's a large group of them. Please, help. That door doesn't lock, Goose, and it looks like the hounds are willing to help us if we take care of our guests. If we open the door, those dogs would tear them apart. A little company couldn't hurt. You're right. Nasher, Mutton Chop, Lock. Come on, boys, follow us. We've got some hunting to do. Get in here. Neville, you need to keep helping. Neville, you need to help.
I say them.
Don't let any of the dogs die, come on. Oops. I wish we could have let the dogs not fight. It's a shame that we lost some dogs.
Yes, indeed.
Yay, Goose, we heard them screaming for mercy as they died. Is there any blood? Can we see? Calm down and don't be cheering like that. Why not? You tore them apart and the dogs set the dogs on them too. Listen to Goose. This isn't some kind of game, you all. Oh, shut your mouth, Bevel. We could have screamed ourselves hoarse waiting for you to show up, you dumb ox. What? You ungrateful little goblin. We could always say the Dirge got him, the Dwagar got him. What? No, mother! No! Be quiet. Joke's over, you all. Goose is just kidding around, so calm down now. Shut the door, lock it, and yell if you hear any more of them. We're sorry. We'll stay here and be quiet. We promise. That was great. Look at all the blood. Horrible little children. Very nice. Well, hopefully our more permanent party members go as fast as we do, because it's a pain in the ass being much faster than them. Why is that? Hello, Retta. Thank the gods you and Bevel arrived in time. Are there more of them outside? Where do they come from? Can we loot this armoire while we're here? We did it. Wow, thieves' tools in there. What were they planning? What were they planning? Glad I intervened. Oh, 71 gold, okay. I need this to save the world, I assume. I haven't gotten my remit yet, but I'm confident that that's where this is headed. At least the Sword Coast. Or where is Neverwinter? It's Neverwinter there, right? Do a little rest. Is the fight still going on? Oh, there is. Out of ammo. I shot 70 shots already? That sucks. I guess I need to buy lots and lots of ammunition. Use your club +1 then. Bevel's not fighting. He's not fighting. They keep coming.
Dagon!
Much blood has been lost tonight. Let us make the enemy pay in kind.
Let's see what you've got!
I can't believe how many waves this encounter is in. Bevel, you helping? No, you're not. Unbelievable. This is AI not on or something?
For now, gather the wounded and the dying. Let's see how many we can steal from Death's clutches.
Death's clutches.
Thank the gods we were able to hold them at the farm. How many did we lose?
Ian, Vera, Pearson.
What were those things anyhow? Never seen anything quite like them.
They're called bladelings. Their kind is rarely seen in our realm. They dwell in a place beyond.
Well then, what in the 9 hells are they doing here?
Lathander doesn't illuminate all mysteries for me. We must rely on our own wit and resources.
One of those dwarves mentioned they were searching for something. Does anybody know what it was?
Boy, come over here.
I think it was the Githyanki who said that.
I see you're unharmed. Many have not been so fortunate, and others have seen their final night. I understand you lost a friend of yours in the attack. A tragedy. She was a promising young mage, or so I've been told.
She was a good friend. You and the entire attack was a tragedy.
Yes, and to dwell on our losses serves no purpose. There is still much to do.
I broadly
do not
agree.
have much time to talk. There are many who are wounded. Now, there is something you must do tonight. Those
Yes.
bladelings were here to find something, and I fear I know what.
What do I need to do?
Very good. This is not a night for words, but action. There is an item, a silver shard. Long ago, I concealed it in the old stones outside of town. I fear it may have drawn these creatures down upon us.
Why do you think the shard is their goal?
Think it through. Their kind doesn't plunder a village like West Harbor, not for a few coins and an old helm or two. They had a reason.
Where'd the shard come from?
It is from the time when your mother died. Those were dark times for the village. We can speak more of the shard after you've returned. For now, all that matters is its retrieval.
Does the shard connect to my mother? You never talk about her.
There is no time for that now. Your mother is dead. Let her spirit rest.
Why did you hide the shard in the ruins?
I had my reasons, which do not concern you right now. It was not a thing to leave above ground.
I'm ready. You're the one who hit it. Why don't you just go get it?
There are too many wounded to care for. More than Brother Marin can handle on his own. I cannot go, so you must travel there in my place. There is no choice in this matter.
I am ready. Tell me what I need to do.
The stones outside of town are older and deeper than you may think. In the farthest chamber of these ruins, look for a strong box. Inside is the shard.
Anything else?
There remains only one thing. You should not go alone. Bevel, I need you to accompany my son to the ruins. This is an important task.
But Georg says the ruins have been overrun by lizardling tribes.
And that is why you must go. Together, two can succeed where one might fail. The cries of the wounded cannot be ignored any longer. Find the shard. Find it and bring it here.
No
Can
offense
I go
meant,
shopping?
but your father makes the hairs on my neck stand up. Still, if we're going to do this, we should make some haste. It sounds urgent.
I'm ready. Let me talk to some
The
people
path
first.
that runs along the river is our best route into the swamp. We can take it to the ruins when you're done here.
I need arrows. I need hundreds of arrows, it appears.
You probably are here for some sort of reason, I imagine.
Do you have anything I could buy from you?
I am not some street peddler of minor magics. However, I could always use more coin. Very well.
What have you got? He's got arrows. Only 99 of them, or is it just 99 at once? They're 4 gold each? Or is the whole stack 4 gold? I need more than that. It looks like it's 4 gold for the whole stack. Let's just buy many of them then. Arrows. I love thinking about it, but this inventory setup seems like it's pretty permissive, so. Got miscellaneous potions. Potion of Owl's Wisdom. What does that do? Hello. Okay, a potion seems to... more observant and more resistant to effects that target the mind. Why, it grants Owl's Wisdom, of course. What else would it do? Amulet of Will. A Bone Wand. Oh, that's fun. Creature with a craft wand feat can cast any spell on a 4th level or less on this item to create a magical wand containing that spell. It costs gold pieces based on the relative power of the spell. Wands containing first level spells cost a few thousand gold pieces, although higher level spells cost tens of thousands. Warlock invocations cannot be used by newly crafted wands of 50 charges. So I can make a wand with 50 fireball charges on it? Is that what you're telling me? Once I can cast that, I'm going to buy this in case they're rare. We can't use these though, even though I have UMD. Maybe I can use it with UMD. I would love this wand of missiles. It is a popular bit of lore that the first wizard to encapsulate magical projectiles in an object like this was apparently drawn and quartered, accused of releasing arcane power to the masses. Most wizards and sorcerers scoff at this, citing that if every creator of wands were killed today, magic would indeed be a very exclusive club. Wand of Frost. Wands of fire draw upon a discipline of magic that's been studied and venerated for centuries, one whose practitioners are so varied that there can be no determining where the concept originated. It can be said, however, that the most modern refinements in the design of such items occurred in Thay, where worship of the Fire Lord Koseth is widespread. But this is a Wand of Frost, not of fire. Sure, I'll buy it. Why not? Can I use it with Use Magic Device? Is that a thing? It doesn't look like I can. Well, what's the point of Use Magic Device then? How does it work? Let's see. Oh, it's just useless until you have at least 10 points, okay? So it doesn't do anything until you have 10 or more points. And to use restricted scrolls, you need 11 plus 2 times the spell level. Equip restricted items is 11 points. Alright, so it just doesn't do anything until you get to a rank. Goofy. Looks like anybody can get to that rank, even as a cross-class skill, eventually. I need to be level 20 for that, though. Hush. Windows, hush. You don't need to hear that warning. Okay, we got lots of arrows. We got a companion. We got a villager. What could they have wanted from us? What could they have wanted from us? But they're marrying. Now is not the time, Goose. They're injured here. Whatever Aaron Dagan sent you on, do it quickly. Georg.
You all right? You look all right. A lot of families aren't as lucky.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, party AI is off. Okay, we need it on. That's what we're missing. That's what's going on there. Okay, where is the transition into... We already looted this, right? Where do we go to go into the swamp? Swamp. World map transition. Swamp ruins. How long will this take?
It's been an age since I've come this far into the swamp. There are some twists and turns before we get to the ruins. There's probably more than lizardlings ahead. So, lead on, I guess.
That's right, lead on. He's not selected. Hello, beetles. Oh, I should switch back to my bow. Get in there.
See what you've got! Let's
Boom, boom. Where's the bow? Where's the bow? There it is. I need to equip the arrows again as well. Bolts are what I have equipped. Oh, I see. You have different slots for each of those. That's very generous. Considering you don't have separate slots for melee and ranged weapons, or separate slots at all. Baldur's Gate had separate slots like that. This game does not. Very nice. Get these beetles. Very nice. Deal with them. Magical gauntlet. Examine. Successful lore. Concentration +3, but none of us is a magician, so no need for that. It doesn't update the name of the item in the menu. That sucks. In the loot panel. There's a sorcerer over there. Oh, we're in trouble. We're gonna die. I wish he weren't alone. Can he handle this all by himself? No, we're gonna wipe. We're gonna wipe. We did wipe. Where's our save? We didn't save after coming here. Oops. Well, I guess we're weak. Yes, travel.
It's been an age since I've come. There's
older, fouler things than lizardlings. It's not great to be much faster than your tank.
What's up?
Tank, get in there.
Let's go!
Can I wrestle their enemies nearby? Are enemies nearby? How nearby? Attack! 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 Come on, attack, my friend. Yeah. Identify these again. That's weird. It didn't mention the roll. Oh, because I'm on the wrong character.
What? What is it?
Where's the gauntlets? Oh, I did them automatically as soon as they enter my inventory. Okay. Good. Take a quick rest. Save our little game. It's all fee all the way down. Come on over. Let's face some lizardlings. Oh, these are first more beetles. Can we even kill one beetle? Is such a thing possible? This beetle is uninjured. Why did he change targets? I gave him a specific target. Very nice. We survived. We survived. We lived. They can't stop us. The swamps are our stomping grounds. I wish that my camera were free and not tied to my character. There's probably a setting for such a thing.
Yes, indeed.
Not a setting, but a mod, I guess. Level up. We get stronger.
Sure, yes.
Level up. Beautiful rogue level with all the points. We don't need any more intelligence. Well, I guess we could start boosting one more skill. We could boost craft, maybe. Would that be good? To start boosting crafting? We don't need to boost our dexterity anymore, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just get another skill. Eventually. It'll still be way behind. Six. One more that we missed. There it is. Bloof. We did it. And now we go to him. And we choose fighter. He can go for strength. Recommend this to me and recommend this to me. Yeah, power critical longsword. Very nice. Plus 4 bonus to the roll to confirm a threat. Yeah, I forgot you have to confirm criticals in this edition. That sucks. Save.
Get in step.
What's up?
Follow me. What? What is it?
Get in step. Follow me. Blink. Oh, I saved versus mind spells in spite of my bad roll. Sparfle, why aren't you attacking the person I tell you to attack? You're just going off for attacking whoever.
Let's go!
We're not stacking up damage. There we go.
Get in step. Follow me.
Because we're very fast, it's kind of cheating. I'd be fine if it was only out of combat, but whatever. Maybe we should disable the very fast mod because I can just accelerate sleep with turbo. And then I'll be in lockstep. Well, let's see if our other characters, once we're done with the temporary party members, are as slow. Ruins. We open success is not possible. DC 99. Well, that's true. It's not possible. It cannot happen. Keep moving. Maybe I should switch to the mode where he's centered. I don't know. Maybe that would be more reasonable. What did I do to change modes? What did I set it to? I'll have to do some rebinding if I do that. Camera, game, P for play mode. Yeah, this might be a better way to play, actually. I can't even move around WASD, I can't. adjust. This is exploration mode, I believe. Turn speed using mouse. Let's turn that down a little bit. It's a little frantic. That's fine. Camera scroll speed using keyboard. This doesn't happen in exploration mode, so I don't know what that means. Mouse wheel zoom speed can be lower too. Very nice. Camera focus directly on control character, close to control character. Can we move freely? No, I want directly on control character. That was the idea. That was the idea. Great sword.
Someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
Over burgled. Great. Let's move that stuff off. I guess I should have sold some stuff before leaving town. Not sure if he's going to stay in my party long enough to sell anything. He might end up leaving and getting all the spoils for himself. Why look, a elf. Looking real Star Wars Galaxies level there. Which is the coast of Tari and Obsidian. Welcome you to Neverwinter Nights 2. So many beneficiaries of this game. Oh, hello. Wow. Oh, Q is a movement ability, that's why. Let's fix that. Game options, key mapping, move. I just want Q to not be beep anything. There we go. You helping? Goose? Keep helping. You gotta keep helping. Short bow, short bow. It's all valuable. Unidentified bolts, damn it. Encumbered by bolts? Can I sort by anything? Is all these arrows really heavy? Is that what I'm seeing? No, they're weightless. That's gracious, okay. That's a good thing to be the case.
Yes.
This probably isn't weightless. No. What is so heavy? What am I carrying that is so heavy? Scale mail. Yes. Can't carry around a bunch of suits of armor. Nice, okay. Potion of Cure Light Wounds and some more arrows. Very nice. Look ahead a little bit here. Oh, hello. Did you get a trap? I'm not going to use my superior speed to kite, guys. We're not going to play a kiting game. I don't want to do weird Infinity Engine exploits about this game. I find that deeply unsatisfying. I'd rather just bump the difficulty down to easy, or even easier, and just cheat than pretend that I'm playing legitimately while I'm actually making it impossible for enemies to play. Like engaging an enemy, having them cast spells, then running away and healing so that they don't get their spells back. That's a classic Infinity Engine move, and not one that I'm interested in replicating. That's a guy I just listened to play through Neverwinter Night 1, used that strategy constantly, and it seemed lame. It seems lame here as it was in Baldur's Gate. Sneak attack. How are my sneak attacks hitting so low? I guess short bows suck. Chest, a nice, better these tools. Maybe I can get my check up to 99. A book not worth reading. So it's just another way around. Is that what happened here? Yes, it looks like I gotta go either left or right. Remains. Hello? Click them, please. Beetle gland. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. I think I already checked this. Great. Yes. Have you already checked these as well? I guess so. Oh yeah, this thing's in the room with a book. This is the way forward. Oops. Where's our boy? Oh, we're being ambushed. That's fun.
Bring it to me!
That's gonna be bad news. Oh, how did I end up with 2 fights at once? How did this happen? Nice. Didn't matter, we were up to it. One group of lizards or two. I faced them all down. And I get what's in their crate. Wow, super scroll. Cure light wounds and magic weapon, that's nice. Oh, hello. Oops. You ran right past me. I'm loving point blank shot. That's really serving me here. A lot of standing in melee range. And I guess I get a +1 bonus in melee range even, unless that +1 is only when they're not in melee range and within 15.
Give me a hand.
Damn it.
This is too much to carry.
Damn it. I should install a mod for that, actually. I'm not interested in managing weight limits. It's torture. What was I carrying that was so heavy? Was the greatsword really heavy? I guess the greatsword's really heavy. No. What was so heavy?
Indeed.
Weird.
What?
How am I encumbered?
I'm no pack horse.
Oh no, he's encumbered? Great. Oh, I see he's lightly encumbered. Good. Detailed encumbrance rules. That's what I like to see in a game. I think that's good development resources and excellent balance, and it's all really fun for me when inventory management is most of what a game is. Alright, come on over here, and let's throw a save.
Oh, great spirits of the Stone Tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They wage war. And before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we ask for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
A warm blood. Here, your very presence offends the Stone God.
When this land was once ours, my tribe left something here.
And this gives you the right to intrude on our lands and disturb our most holy of rituals.
It's needed to save my tribe, something you should be able to understand.
What do you propose, then, warm blood?
Since we're neighbors, we should strive to be good ones.
We are not your neighbors by choice. Warmbloods have broken many deals with the people of the Scale before. Your words are wasted and futile. Kill the intruders. Sacrifice them to the Stone God.
Hang on, let's try that again. We're gonna kill these guys. Do I want to save my game before I load? No, I want to load. And try that again.
Oh, great. And a warm blood. And this gives you the right to What do you propose, then, warm blood? A favor for a favor, eh?
Let me see my tribe
We may
representative
have
return
need
the
of
favor.
you. We will let you do this thing. Do what you have come here to do. We will leave the Warmbloods in peace, my followers.
No, we're going to exterminate them. Can I force attack them somehow? How do I force attack? Let's see. It appears there is no way to do that. Kindness. How much experience do we get for slaughtering them? No, I don't wish to save my game. We had 100 experience for playing nice.
Oh, great. A warm blood. Here.
Thanks for opening the door. Now you die. Fall back a little bit. Yeah, come stand in the doorway. No, come stand in the doorway. We can prevent this from becoming a bloodbath. It would be great to hit this guy. Oh, we killed him. Very nice. I gotta be careful.
All fun and games!
Are you attacking? Goose. Oh yeah, we're getting more than 100 experience for these kills, for sure. And we exterminated a tribe of potentially friendly neighbors. You know, so that's a win-win, I think. You've got to protect your tribe, right? The only way is through a sort of genocidal certainty that there be no one living nearby. Silver shard, health bonus. We recovered this shard from the ruins near West Harbor, where it had been hidden by Dagon, our foster father. This silvery piece of metal looks like a fragment of a once well-crafted item, though not obviously magical. Just having the shard with us grants us a sense of confidence and destiny. And a miscellaneous thin object.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
Let's go. But what was the thin object?
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there.
If I did not believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with
Bevel's
him.
Now,
was the harder job there.
Let me see it.
That was no way to treat Bevel.
Our talk is for our ears alone. Bevel has served his purpose and does not need to be troubled any further.
He's got
Bevel
a lot of
has
cool
his
stuff in his
uses,
inventory. We need
but
to
it's
sell
not
it.
wise to depend on someone of Starlane blood for too long.
Oh, goodness.
Also, his complaining tires me and will not serve you where you are bound.
What were those ruins in the swamp?
Many such ruins lie within the mare and beneath it. They are of ancient Ilfarn, an empire once forged from an alliance of dwarfs and elves. All that remains are ruins, and little else. And their empire lives on only in history books and stories.
Tell me about the shard.
That shard is one of a pair. Both were found after the battle that destroyed West Harbor long ago. My half-brother Duncan and I asked a mage in Neverwinter to examine the shards for enchantments, but he found nothing except a faint magical aura, residue of the battle. And so I kept one shard, and the other I gave to Duncan. Not long after I returned to West Harbor, I sealed it away in the ruins.
I have an uncle.
So to speak. It would be more appropriate to say that I have a half-brother. Duncan, like Bevel, has many faults that would make it wise not to rely on him or call him kin.
How long ago was this battle in West Harbor fought?
It was long ago, and it was a battle that did not concern West Harbor, but the village was caught up in it like many such villages in the Mare of Dead Men. We knew little about what had sparked the conflict. Demons were involved, led by a warlock of great power. We only knew him as the King of Shadows.
That's
the
a
forces
dramatic-ass
of Neverwinter
name.
attempted to drive the demons back. Many villagers fled, some taking the road, others wading into the swamp, anything to escape the battle. There was an explosion, pure and white. Then, nothing more.
I feel magic from the shard. Strong magic.
Strange. Perhaps the attack awakened it. If so, then perhaps a second look at these shards would yield different results. But such divinations would be beyond anyone here in West Harbor, including Tarmus.
Just write him off. Are you sure those creatures were looking for the shard?
That is the only reason I can think of for why they came. Am I certain? No. But my instincts tell me they were looking for it.
Why did you put it in the ruins?
I could not bring myself to cast it away. Yet at the same time, I did not wish to keep it close. You are too young to remember what occurred, I know. But the battle was a terrible one. And that shard, it reminds me too much of that night. That is the only reason I
Sounds
can
pretty weak
think
to
of.
me.
It is the only thing of substance in this village that would cause them to tear it apart as they did. They were not looking for gold or valuables, nor did they seem to care about us, unless we got in their way.
I retrieved the shard. What now?
I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter, find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough.
Is Bevel coming with me?
No. I know you value him as a friend, but he will be of no help outside of West Harbor. He would only slow you down. Bevel is made for simpler things.
Bevel will help me in the ruins, so be respectful.
Very well. Let us waste no more time in discussing your friend. If you have other questions, ask them.
What if the beasts track me down?
That is possible, but this village cannot shelter you or survive another attack. On the road, moving, you have a chance. Once you reach Neverwinter, it may prove more difficult for them to attack you.
Why don't we dump the shard or give it up?
The problem is more complicated than that. If we give them the shard, I doubt it will prevent them from believing the second one lies here as well. Or others.
Others?
We only found 2. It is possible there were others, scattered into the swamp or taken away, or have met other ends.
There's something you're not telling me.
There are many things I have chosen
my
not
wisdom?
to tell you, and that is because they are not relevant. Perhaps if you were to question less and heed my words, it would prevent you from becoming confused.
It would be the hells out of you that'd settle this right now.
I did not mean what I said, and this is no time for us to fight. You need to leave West Harbor tonight. Head to the small port town of Highcliff when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it.
Why don't you take the shard to Neverwinter?
I was raised amongst the wild elves. For all my years amongst the race of man, they make little sense to me. You are one of them, and you understand them. I have done all I can to hide your presence. If these beasts come again, West Harbor will need me.
Hide my presence? What have you done?
I have created a screen of activity. On a normal night, your trip with Bevel would have been easily spotted, but not tonight. It still may not be enough, but there is little else I can do.
That's your farewell, then.
Perhaps one day we will speak again and gain an understanding of each other.
You seem eager to put me in danger.
We are all in danger. I will try my very best to keep the hunters busy. If Timora wills it, your journey will be quick and safe.
But
Lady Luck is fickle indeed in the mare. Steel yourself for danger.
I want to talk to some people first.
Return when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the path you must take.
Can I get it? Bevel's inventory? That'd be nice. Good luck on your journey.
So, your father sent you off to Neverwinter. As if everything that's happened tonight isn't enough adventuring for one lifetime. I'm hoping that you'll be back soon enough after you reach the city, but most people who leave West Harbor don't come back.
Anything you can give me to help on the journey?
I've got some bandages here, though I hope you won't need to use them. You can also have my share of the loot that we found. You'll need it more than I do.
There must be something more you can give me.
Well, here. You can have what I've got left from my militia pay. Things are probably more expensive out there. Wish I could go with you, but the defense of the village is important too.
Good to know the village will be in safe hands.
I'll do my best to keep the place standing for you when you return. I want to hear about all of your adventures.
Do you know what I can expect on the road?
Not really. There's an inn north of here along the road. It's the only one between here and the edge of the mare, from what I understand. Plenty of lizard folk in the swamp, of course. Just stick to the roads and you'll be fine, though. At least, that's what I've heard.
I'd better be going.
Good luck. And if you run across the one who killed Amy, stick a blade through his heart for me. She deserves at least that.
Hell yeah. Are we not encumbered? He said we could have the share of the loot. He didn't give me the loot. He didn't give me the stuff he was carrying. I thought that was... Oh, it's
Don't
on the ground
forget,
here.
I want to hear all about your...
It's on the ground here. Ag. So much garbage. Can I carry while I'm... Yes.
Hand. This is too much to carry.
A vendor? Who is a shop? Orlin, are you a shop? So you're headed off to Neverwinter, are you? Just remember that you're a harborman and don't take any guff from the city folk. We harbormen take care of ourselves. We don't need any fancy walls to keep us safe. And you can give me the help? Here, take this. Harbormen take care of their own, not like them city dwellers. You remember that. If I had more to spare, I would, gladly, but after this attack and with the season we've been having, well, this is the best I can do for you. How have the fields been recently? I've heard it said that the first people came to West Harbor because it was one of the only sections of dry ground in the swamp. Swamps have plenty of fertile soil, perfect for growing all manner of crops. It's been good like that for years. This past season has been tough, though. Why is this season so bad? That's the three-plat question, all right now, right there. We have more water than we know what to do with, and the soil seems as rich as ever, too. Right now, right there. Thomas, you're a shop.
This incursion is the most noteworthy. I had high hopes for Amy. She was a rare find in West Harbor. A shame she failed to heed her first lesson. Always listen to Tarmas. Not that I expect you would understand, but she was the only one capable of holding a coherent conversation with me. Go if you must, but mysteries remain here that need to be answered.
Amy's dead, and all you care about is how it inconveniences you all. We were just trying to help.
When I had made it clear to stay out of it. I am no doddering scholar in need of your amateurish attempts to help. The girl died a meaningless death. A needless sacrifice only helps your enemy. Learn this lesson, and you may avoid Amy's fate.
Is there anything you can do to help me with the journey?
Help with the journey, you say? Advice. Advice is what I can give. Use that skull of yours for more than a shield. Amy obviously failed to learn this lesson. A fool girl. As functional as the famous harborman thick-headedness is, it still won't prove much help against, let's say, a lizardling sword or javelin.
If anyone could help me on this journey, it would be you.
You aren't mistaken on that account. Fine, take this. Perhaps it will help you. Perhaps not, but don't bother asking for more. I've already lost an apprentice on your behalf. That's all you'll be getting from me.
Could I buy some items from you?
Oh, very well.
I just need to sell you all of this garbage. Can I not press enter to confirm, or space? No, I can't. What did he give us? What did he give us? Potion of bark skin, okay. Move this over here then. Click, 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 click. Click, click, click. He doesn't want it? Alcohol, beer, 1. I'm just gonna drink. Oh wow, +1 clubs worth a lot.
Oh, someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
Well, you're weak. That's what happens when you're weak. Great sword. Golden chalice of Lathander. Light with unlimited uses. Mass cure serious wounds. That's a good one to hold on to. It's valuable though, 888 gold. You sell the silver shard? No, can't sell things worth 0. What is a Tanglefoot bag? Oh, it's a grenade. That's nice. +1 dagger. Scrolls, bone wand, short bow. We don't need another one of those. Beetle gland. Shuriken? Just go ahead and drop the shuriken, that's fine. Gloves of concentration, we can hold on to those. I wish there were a sort. Maybe there is a sort inventory. There we go. Gemstones. Down at the bottom. Pork jerky, we can probably get rid of the pork jerky. Did we ever identify this? You can cast light if you're a bard. That's not the most useful item. Quarterstaff, just drop it. Great sword, sell it. That's the bone wand, the wand of frost. I think that's about as much as we can afford to part with. And these torches, of course. Thunderstones, are these grenades? Yes. It deafens. Okay, that might be useful, I guess. How much does it weigh? Like 6 pounds. I don't know how useful deafen is. You can cause spell failure. Alright, wow. Well, that was a lot of garbage I uploaded onto you, sir. Harmus.
Don't forget, I want to hear all
About my adventures, yes. Retta. It's young Bevel's friend. Thank you for bringing my son back safely from the mirror. Bevel is still rather shaken from the attack and the loss of your friend. I'm grateful you were there to watch over him. I understand you've been sent to Neverwinter, city of skilled hands. I just pray you fare better than Bevel's brother Lorne. Is there anything you do to help me? I'm not surprised they're sending you to Neverwinter after the attack. I am surprised that more of the boys aren't going to go with you. I'm afraid I have nothing to give. Those creatures pillaged our house thoroughly. You ever been to Neverwinter? I was born there. Bet you didn't know that. My husband met me at a fair. But I hear during the war with Luskin, a lot of the city was burned down. Don't listen to that fool Georg Redfell, though. He'd have you think every last building was destroyed. But that's another matter. I think of Neverwinter from time to time. I do miss its streets and the river. I've never left the village. Do you have any advice? Always respect the city watch. They guard the city and they're the law. Just mind the lessons you've learned here. Harbormen are tougher than those city folk. Whatever happened to Lorne? He went to fight in the war with Luskin, right? He never came back. I don't know if he's dead or alive. A lot of soldiers died during the war with Luskin. I just pray he wasn't one of them. Brother Merring says never give up hope, but it's been such a long time. I just want to know what happened. If he died, it would be good to put him to rest with the rest of his family. Give him the honor of a proper soldier's burial. If I find out anything, I'll let you know. That would put an old widow's mind to ease. Such a strapping young lad Lorne was. If he's still alive, perhaps he'll want to return home. Bevel has tried to care for the family on Lorne's stead, but he still misses his elder brother very much, as does the rest of the family. Farewell. Nothing to share, huh? Hey, Georg.
So, Dagon is sending you to Neverwinter, eh? I can't say I approve. If it were a militia matter, I wouldn't send you alone. But I don't have any right to tell him how to raise his child. Can you at least tell me why you're going? Your father wouldn't tell me a thing.
All I'll say is for the safety of our village. I'm taking what the invaders were looking for far away from here.
You know what they were looking for? They tore apart half the houses in town. What is it?
Chunk of silver. Doesn't even look valuable.
Obviously, those beasts didn't come all that way for a chunk of silver. There must be more to it than that.
It's possible. I'm taking it to Neverwinter to find out more.
That does sound important. More important than staying here. It won't be easy reaching Neverwinter. I've traveled that way once or twice. It's a dangerous journey, especially for one traveling alone. You might want to ask around the village. If you're going to leave, some folks might be able to offer some help.
Can you give me anything?
I really ought to give you something for your years of help in the militia. You'll be missed. Here, take this shield. It's always served me well. And even if you don't use it, you can sell it for some gold that might do you some good.
What can you tell me about the road to Neverwinter?
The road is as wild as a road can get and still be called a road. And that was before the patrols stopped coming. There's only the one road in the mare, and that leads to us. There's a small inn on the way. Makes most of his trade off adventurers and the like. Galen, you remember him? The merchant? Well, he says the road is even worse than before. Lizardlings and other creatures have been sighted, and in large numbers.
What can you tell me about Galen?
He's about the only merchant that comes our way. Does it once or twice a year. And thank Joaquin he does. We don't have a blacksmith, so he sells us what we can't make ourselves. With the way he loves to stop and chat, I wouldn't be surprised if you caught up with him.
Why did the patrols along the road stop?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I can say is I wish they'd start up again. Might have prevented the attack on us, or at least given us some warning.
Any news about Neverwinter recently?
Well, you already know about that war they had against Luskin a while back. Nasty business that was. Lost too many Greycloaks in that campaign, from what I hear. The whole city was burned to the ground. Every last house.
Everyone. I hadn't heard the whole city was destroyed. I'd like to know more about Luskin.
Neverwinter's rival to the north. A den of thieves and pirates it is. Their leaders, the High Captains, some of them were pirates. And to make matters worse, a sinister cabal is said to rule from the shadows. The Arcane Brotherhood. There's nothing good about Luskan. I'd just avoid it.
What sort of dangers are in the swamp?
Lizardlings you already know. Although, the ones around here are the weakest of their lot. So if you see others, expect a tough fight. The swamp beetles and other critters have been more active too. Adar said he saw a whole nest of them not 2 moons back, scuttling around the mare. And lastly, stick to the road. I hear there are spiders, walking dead, and worse, off the road.
Well, can we talk about something else?
Of course. Like what?
Any stories of the outside world?
So, you want to hear a story? Look out for the swamp elf. You see, an elf never stops growing, and usually they head to Evermeet before they get much bigger than human-sized. But one of the eldest lives in our own swamp. Huge he is, tall as a tree.
Tall as a tree?
It's the truth, I say. This giant elf has been known to hurl rocks great distances, and it has the evil eye. If it ever locks eyes on you...
What happens?
It turns you into a stone. Not stone, but a stone. Just look around the swamp, and you'll see hundreds of its victims. And just by looking at them, you can't tell if it's just an ordinary rock, or whether it used to be a man. If you listen quietly, late at night, you can even hear them.
I'll look out for him then.
Just don't look him in the eyes.
Farewell. Well, that's thorough. Where is the priest? Oh, is he dead? Is that he? I thought the priest was okay. Dagon.
Have you said your farewells?
No, not quite.
You must leave to...
Bevel, we've talked to. Thomas, we've talked to. Here he is. Brother Merring. West Harbor is safe for now, and in part due to your efforts. I'm sorry about your friend. I wish I could have saved her. Thank you. It's no one's fault. Full blame lies with the mage that led the attack. Shame Tarmus wasn't able to send him to the abyss. Dagon mentioned you were headed for the Neverwinter. The bad time to be traveling. Galen the merchant told us about his journey, and unless his tales were taller than usual, your road to Neverwinter won't be an easy one. I will pray for your safety. The Mirror of Dead Men is fast becoming more dangerous. Is there anything you can do to help? I am a humble priest with little to give except the blessings of my lord. Those blessings you shall have, though. Have you learned any more about the attack? I'm afraid you know as much as I do, and every hour gives no new truths. The Dwagar and Bladelings came here for a reason, though. I fear this is far from over. What makes the swamp more dangerous? As the farmers here are fond of reminding me, I'm new to this town, but in my years of living here, I've noticed that even a swamp has its seasons, and now it's entering the weary winter. Every morning I greet the dawn, and Lathander's blessings are becoming more distant. The swamp's danger is more than just lizardlings and bandits. Something else is stirring in its depths. Do you know anything more specific? That's the only thing Harbormen seem to want from me, answers. And being a priest isn't about answers. It's about keeping faith when the answers do not easily come. What do you know of my father? Your father, foster father, you mean. You're leaving us, and I've kept my own counsel on this for years, but you have asked. Dagon keeps to himself, and I think it's reprehensible how he treats you. I sense his soul was gravely wounded many years ago. Wounds like that heal slowly, if at all. I'm sorry you weren't raised in a home where you were treated more as family, rather than a painful reminder. I think he loves me in his own way. You would know better than I. One day I hope he breaks out of his state. If anyone is in need of the Morning Lord's light, it is he. But he spurns me, of course. I've said perhaps too much on this subject. We talk about something else. I'm sorry. Of course. Why do you keep trying to teach Harbormen about Lathander? It's refreshing to have someone just come out and ask it. Harbormen value their privacy so much they don't know what to make of someone like me. I'm here because the dawn's light touches all men, even here. Each day is a chance for a new beginning, a new story, a new you. So I came here to spread Lathander's words to people whose lives are sometimes too often shadowed by the fogs of the mere. Most of the farmers here worship Shantea. Shantea is the goddess of the fields and of the harvest. Anyone that tills the soil has her name on their lips at some point. But Lathander encourages spiritual growth. Each day is an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Sometimes this village feels like a collection of hermits rather than a community. The right words and a little faith could change this, draw Harbormen closer together. I could use some healing. All right, well, why don't we call that a wrap for now? And when next we get any more for this bag? It's just an empty bag just sitting there. Well, hang on, wait, there was one more line.
This incursion is the most noteworthy event that's happened here in years.
Why do you even bother taking apprentices?
Do you think it's by choice? Having filthy beggar children tidying my place up with inept hands and clouded minds? I could hire a servant for that, but the village has expectations of a resident wizard, responsibilities that cannot be shirked. So I teach them their letters, so they can write dirty messages in the mud or some such rot, only to watch them throw it all away in a meaningless gesture of loyalty. Stupid girl.
Certainly there's more to the story than that.
There's more to it than farming and pig contests. Of that you can be certain. Come back later, then we can talk.
Years ago I overheard Georg say you came here because of the war.
That man says decidedly too much. It's true that part of the reason I came to West Harbor is because of the war that was fought here. You've probably heard it mentioned from time to time. And no doubt you've also heard the same vague accounts I have, assuming you could pry even that from the other villagers.
Do you know anything else about the war?
The whole affair is quite mysterious, I'm afraid. Demons were involved, that much is certain. But, curiously enough, there are no clear answers to who fought whom and why. I think part of it is the remoteness of the location, yes? There were few battles in the war, and all of them were fought in the Mare of Dead Men. An evil wizard was behind the whole thing. There were very few Neverwinter troops that actually saw any action, and none of them survived.
Why don't the other Harbormen talk about the war?
And what would they say? I'm guessing that the Harbormen are as much in the dark in this as the Neverwinter archivists are.
This is not the Luskan War. This is something
different. It
different.
didn't involve heralds and flowery declarations. It involved the wholesale slaughter of two forces, with your village in the middle. The entire village was nearly destroyed, and almost no one who stayed in West Harbor survived the night.
What's the other reason you're here?
You really are a Harborman. People here possess the sort of subtlety commonly found in raging barbarian hordes. Ask something else. I have nothing more to say on this matter.
Can we talk about something else?
Of course. In fact, I would prefer it.
This is what I was looking for. You mentioned mysteries.
The swamp has many denizens, most dangerous, and all of them particularly irksome. But these new pests are not native. So it stands to reason they traveled through leagues of swamp trails and this odious smell to get here. Anyone that desperate has to have a good reason, so whatever you're carrying, guard it carefully. Anyone fool enough to go through that much effort to come here won't give up easily. I've already lost Amy to their determination.
Did Dagon tell you what I was carrying?
Dagon didn't tell me a thing, boy. But right after the attack, you dart off into the swamp, and now you're suddenly leaving. That speaks volumes. It's obvious you fetched something out there. And I'd bet gold that whatever those bladelings were searching for is in your pack at this very moment. But I don't want to know the details. Not to be overly dramatic, but I believe such knowledge could prove dangerous.
Hope I haven't gotten Georg killed by telling him. Why did you come to West Harbor if you think so little of its people?
Suffice it to say that I find the bustle of city life even less endearing than the mosquitoes here. And here I can work quietly, in exchange for teaching some mud farmer's child a bit of lore every now and again.
We talk about something else.
Of course. In fact, I would prefer it.
All right. Well, I think next time we will be heading out. Let's go talk to Dagon. I'll see you soon.